star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Portland Trailblazers here at Moda Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Gordon is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Simons are their guards. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Embiid with the steal. And here's Maxey. And George kicks to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Out to the right wing. Embiid wide open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Henderson with a screen on Gordon. Here's Simons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Well, he's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
That one is no good.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
It was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standing. As we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference. Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
A good look from Embiid. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Embiid's got his second basket. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Maxey against Henderson. Driving inside. And stolen by Maxey. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Embiid.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Looking for their first basket of the game. Ayton against Embiid. Ayton kicks to Avdia. Grant outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
And George gets it to go.
Timeout. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Averaging 25 points per, 18 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now, here's Avdia. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ayton, the pass to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Now here's Gordon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Grant with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Look at Philadelphia. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now Gordon, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. And the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Now here's Henderson. Hasn't made one yet. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Both good from the line that time. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. George with the screen on Avdia. Maxey, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Grimes, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Embiid with the screen on Grant. From deep, George knocks down the three ball. George has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams is checked in. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Trailblazers in second. Fourth, the 76ers.
And these two squads really know how to capitalize on mistakes. When they get going in transition, look out.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Grant. There's the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Rebound by Williams. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Ayton with it. Outside, Simons. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Maxey against Henderson. Here's Embiid. And it's Portland with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's Ayton. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Inside, here's Gordon. Can't connect from short range. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Henderson finds Grant. And Embiid pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he gets it to go. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
And Portland has possession. It's a 5-point game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Henderson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Maxey. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Grimes. Pass to George. Just 3 to shoot over Williams. And it's George missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Simons has it in the corner. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Here's Maxey. Still yet to score. And here's Embiid. Pass to Grimes. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Henderson with it. Now Simons. Grant for 3. The offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in, and it's Sharp in for Anfernee Simons. The 76ers trail. Maxey with it. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Driving to the basket. The 76ers with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
The 76ers trail by 4. Oubre outside. There's the screen. To end the cold streak, here's Yabusele. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they have been extremely skilled at the art of the putback. They're ranked second in the league in second chance points. Just aggressive at attacking the offensive glass.
And GA talked about their scoring average. This is a team capable of exploding on any given night. Their firepower is incredible. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Portland leading by 3. Here's Banton. Ayton the screen. There's the drive. Banton's shot is off. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
He throw good, Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Sharp against Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's Sharp missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Oubre. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Banton with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And it's off the back rim, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Klingon is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Thibault in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's good for 2.
Can't give Jackson any airspace from there because he's going to make you pay.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And here now is Thibault. Pass to Sharp. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
The experience Jackson provides this team is invaluable, really. I mean, he's somebody the younger teammates look up to and lean on for guidance.
That's good from Jackson. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And it's Sharp missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Avdia with the rebound. Sharp against Butler. Sharp the pass to Avdia. Over Jackson. Avdia gets the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now here's Butler, defended by Thibault. To the paint. Embiid inside. Shoots over Klingon. Another miss by Philadelphia. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now, here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. And Klingon has it in the corner. Portland needs to get off a shot. Thibault for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Butler in the corner. They get it again. Embiid gets a hand on it, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Butler feeling out a bit. High post, Embiid. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
A shot.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Oubre outside. Embiid inside. Defended by Sharp. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Portland making a change here. Kamara is checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers. Gordon comes in for Butler. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Sharp, he's got 7. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Kamara. Pass to Sharp and stolen by Gordon. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a look at the numbers for Shaedon Sharp.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Here's Klingon, scoreless thus far. Here's Sharp, gets the 14-footer to fall. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Eric Gordon on the wing, and stolen by Sharp. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. That puts them in the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
The 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Gordon against Sharp. Outside, George. They set the pick. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The 76ers trail by 3. Jackson passes to Yabusele. Jackson a screen on Williams. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the 76ers with some changes. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Yabusele. And Maxey subbed in for Reggie Jackson. A nice shot by George. George has got 7.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
Now here's Williams. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Kamara. Sharp with it. Fires from deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Maxey. Nobody near George. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Sharp, the pass to Thibault. Here's Klingon. Guarded by Embiid. He takes it in. And it's Sharp missing. The 76ers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gordon against Williams. Gordon goes in. Got a hand on it. Here's Kamara. Still without a basket. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that Pistons game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
That free throw, no good. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Grant comes in for Williams. Simons, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. He hits the second from the line. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. From deep, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Here's Embiid and the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Henderson looking it over. Outside, Simons. Hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 6.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Abdias checked in for the Trailblazers. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in. So it's Philadelphia now. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey attacking. Pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one. Avdia with a defensive effort. Henderson with it. He had 22 points in the win against Dallas. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another 3 for Portland.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Maxey kicks to Gordon. Back to Maxey. Hangs in the air. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Grant. A beautiful reverse layup. Grant's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively. here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Outside Gordon. Back to Maxey. Grant against George. There's the pick to stop the run. Hands it from downtown. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Henderson against Maxey. Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. Grant for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
What a response from Grant. If his team wasn't fired up, they are now.
Pass to Grimes. Back to George. Here's Yabusele. And stolen by Eaton. Here's Grant. It's hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Grimes. No scoring in this one. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
.131 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Henderson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and is averaging more than 17 points a game. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yabusele. Avdia, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now Simons. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Avdia can't hit. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Maxey. From the arc. George, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number one option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
What's up?
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And he's good on the second.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
For Portland, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Henderson. The 76ers trail by 10. Now, here's Maxey. For the three. The rebound by Grant.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. For Portland, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Drummond. Jeremy Grant. He is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league. Guys, have you had any injuries recently that you'd like to share?
You know what, Ernie? I hit my head at the top of the door frame walking into the studio today.
I saw that.
Being this tall is a blessing and a curse.
Well, I actually saw that when I was walking in, and now my voice is hoarse, excuse me, from laughing so hard. You might, have to carry the show out tonight, Ernie.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Keep laughing, Kenny.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Trailblazers.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 11-point game. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Paul George is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's Simons missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Maxey. Cans the shot from the wing. Maxey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Second is Paul George.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Now, here's Simons. Ayton, the pass to Apia. No good on the three.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's tipped. Gordon against Simon. Oh!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Maxey kicks to Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Over Ayton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 16 points for Joel Embiid. Portland leading by 9. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Simons, the pass to Henderson. Wants to get it to Grant, and does. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds. What a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Philadelphia with the ball. Portland making their last shot. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid punches it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Stolen by George. Eric Gordon on the wing. Pulls it up. The rebound by Simons.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Grant dishes to Avdia. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made one, he's missed two. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Avdia. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Embiid with the screen on Henderson. And stolen by Ayton. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. From deep, George sinks the three-pointer. George has got 17 now.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Henderson. 6 points for him. Driving in, and then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
The 76ers trail by 12. And George kicks to Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Simons. This one for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And so here is Philadelphia. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
George finds Gordon. Embiid sets the pick for Gordon. And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Now Simons. 16 points for him over Gordon. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Portland?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Embiid throws it down.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Portland leading by 15. Pass to Avdia. Outside, Simons. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Simons has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Gordon. Maxey with the screen on Sharp. Steps back. Gordon kicks to Yabusele. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Maxey, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Ayton. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey, Simons finds Grant. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 18. In the corner, George with it. Yabusele passes to Maxey. Now Embiid. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Into the lane. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gordon's got 7 points.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Sharp with it. He's got 11. Portland again missing. Maxey with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Pass to Embiid. Over Grant. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Over George. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more. Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
He gets that one. 13 points in the game.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
The 76ers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's George. Avdia with a defensive effort. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. George with the ball. Now defended by Grant. And the dunk by Embiid.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Sharp. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Gordon. And Sharp drops them both. There's 1:54 left in the third. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Thibault. Down low, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
And here's Sharp. 15 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Maxey. The first free throw is good. And Sharp drops them both. The 76ers trail by 18. Oubre outside. It's Drummond, high post. Jackson has the open look. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 6.
Throughout his career, Reggie Jackson has been a capable shooter from deep. And that's because Jackson knows when he should look to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Thibault. Still scoreless. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Kamare misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Williams with the block. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Klingon is out there with Williams. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the threesome. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Sharp. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside Butler. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Thybulle. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Sharp's got 10 points here in the second half.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Now, here's Oubre. Defense is right there. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre. 26 points for Joel Embiid.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now, here's Embiid.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
The first one falls. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Kamare. Off target with his three.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Portland leading by 15. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Tell you what, in this second half, they have left no cheese at the line.
First one falls for him. And Sharp drops them both.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Butler. It's deflected. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thybulle, the pass to Sharp. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Philadelphia. Outside Butler. High post Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Thibault, defended by Butler. Pass to Sharp. Over Jackson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 25 points for Shaedon Sharp. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Simons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon's checked in for Butler. Here's Jackson. Embiid with a screen on Simon. Jackson finds Oubre. Embiid with it. The shot misses. Portland leading by 19. Williams passes to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That's tipped and stolen by Simon. Pass to Klingon. And the rejection by Embiid. Gordon inside. Defended by Sharp. Oubre, right side. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 19. And it's Donovan Klingon with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. The 8-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Yes, that goes in.
And defense just can't keep up with Jackson. His quickness is what ensures the success of that fast break.
Here's Sharp. Outside, Simons. Over Jackson. And it's Simons missing. The 76ers trail by 17.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Oubre. Now here's Jackson. Embiid is at the elbow. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Simons against Maxey. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. Defended by George. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got 12 now in this quarter.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Now Gordon to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now, here's Sharp. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Henderson. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Portland leading by 22. Henderson with it. Outside, Simons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Ayton. Embiid dishes to George. Here's Maxey. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
First free throw is good.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Henderson kicks to Ayton. Back to Henderson. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Gordon. And there it is for him.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Avdia. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Henderson outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
The 76ers trail by 18. And here's Gordon. Embiid with a screen on Simons. Gordon goes in. Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Portland leading by 16. Now here's Simons. Grant outside. And stolen by Maxey. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Terrific two-way play from Maxey.
Here's Henderson. Inside, Ayton makes it off the glass. That's 12 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
The 76ers trail by 16. Maxey passes to Embiid. Pass to Grimes. There's the three. The Trailblazers pull it in. Outside, Avdia. Misses from close range. Philadelphia has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Embiid. Over Ayton. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 16. Pass to Grant. To the middle. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Philadelphia shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
So it's Philadelphia now. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 18. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Henderson finds Simons. Grant on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Henderson against Maxey. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.